CJ, it was a heck of a weekend for Whitworth baseball. Final home weekend, so obviously senior recognition on Sunday, uh, but an important sweep when it comes to Northwest Conference standings and putting yourselves in position to make the conference tournament. Just talk about what all came together against Linfield.
Yeah, I think we just played really complete baseball all weekend. I mean, we had some pitching hiccups on game 2 there where they started to come back, but still, like, those hiccups were, I still think we pitched the ball well. We threw enough strikes. They just beat us in some situations, some pretty key situations where we executed pitches, and they beat us, and that happened. So, I think we had some outstanding individual efforts, but it was really a weekend where, I don't know if it was senior weekend or the kind of the playoff. It was a series that we had to win to get into the playoffs. So I think both of those things really fueled the guys to move forward and just play some really complete baseball for 3 games.
A lot of times you have that senior recognition on Sunday. For all sports, there's that senior recognition, and then emotionally it's hard to get going in the game.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the case for us. Why do you think that was?
I think it's just an incredibly tight-knit group. And we did a little kind of, not a ceremony, but kind of like a senior recognition thing on Friday after practice where guys were allowed to share like things that they really appreciated about each senior individually. And I think that kind of set the tone for really being grateful, like for our coaches and our players to understand what each guy brings to the program and what they've brought to the program for the past 4 years. So I thought it was just a really special weekend, and because we won by so much, we were able to get everybody in, which you can't always do in a senior weekend, and so that was a huge blessing as well.
So coming up this weekend, final regular season series at George Fox. Another team that's in the hunt. You guys can finish anywhere from second to out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
What's the approach? What are you guys going in with to know against the Bruins?
I think from an overall approach standpoint, we just have to take it one game at a time. I think when we start looking at series as a whole, you can kind of get lost in the weeds a little bit, so we just kind of need to be where our feet are to compete. They're veteran offensively, like they have a lot of guys that have been in their lineup for 3 or 4 years, and they have Noah Mefford in the middle of their lineup, who's probably, if one of the best, if not the best, offensive player in the conference. They're fast, they're action-oriented, so they like to hit and run, they're good with 2 strikes, they do a lot of little things well. So we're just going to have to make sure to match them kind of on our end in those categories, and I think we'll be just fine. But yeah, they're a formidable opponent, no doubt about it.